a TikTok ad and that was their first touch, but the TikTok ad didn't really mean anything, right? The TikTok ad was just like, oh, I remember I wanted to buy this anyways today, but I just saw the TikTok ad, let me click on it and buy. That's not going to give you a real answer, and that's not going to be incremental at all, but that's going to give credit to this ROAS number versus it actually should have gone here. And it actually will also go here because Facebook has the view through window. So that's just something that I like to think about, and I think a post-purchase survey is one way to do it. Something else to add is the post-purchase survey works really well with comparing like Facebook and TikTok, but for other channels like, let's say Google and Bing, it's really hard for people to actually know like that those answers are a lot more difficult to actually like for a customer to know like, oh, like let's say we're running like a Google search ad and someone clicks like the ad instead of like our normal link like Madan did earlier. I forgot who it was, but he charged one of you guys like 2 cents. So that's something that's very difficult. So I would say I really leverage this I think it's very comparable for Facebook, TikTok, and if you're running YouTube ads, I think those three are very comparable on the PPS front, but everything else is a little harder to actually compare. And then the second thing I just want to preface all this with is analyzing a post-purchase survey is really helpful for like getting an incrementality measurement and I guess for like as if you were going to run like a holdout test or something, but it does not help with figuring out, as Madan was talking about earlier, like what would my ROAS be with scale or something. So like it's not really like scale testy. It's just one tiny part of this whole incrementality thing we're learning. So on the left side here, you can see a chart of something that would be my output of what I'm doing when I'm analyzing my post-purchase survey results. So I'll just walk you through the chart first. So here's my spend for the period for Facebook and TikTok. And then this is my post-purchase survey implied revenue. And I'm going to walk through how I get that in a second. So these are my two implied revenue numbers. And this is my post-purchase survey implied ROAS number, which is just the implied revenue divided by the ad spend. So the next slide goes into the exact like number. I'm going to actually go through the calculations, but every post-purchase survey provider gives like data where you can see a lot of stuff for each response, one of which is like the revenue of the order. So if someone like responded Facebook, you'll see like the revenue for that order. They respond TikTok, you'll see the revenue for that order. And that's how we get this implied revenue number. I like sum those all up, and I'm going to show that, as I mentioned, I'm going to show that in a second.